Hello, welcome back. Today's video, I am very excited because I am doing my favorites and fails for the month of March. So if you want to see what I enjoyed and what I maybe did not enjoy as much, then just keep on watching. The first things I want to mention are palettes, starting with the Adept Cosmetics Flying Fiddles palette. I loved the looks I created with this palette. I think this is such a beautiful neutral palette, probably one of my favorites now, and I kind of want to make a video on the best neutral palettes or my favorite neutral palettes. I want to make it something good so people will watch the video, but I want to make like a neutral palette video because I have a ton that I'm obsessed with and like are my ride or dies and like are different from each other. Like they're different vibes and different price points too, so let me know. I will say there's a weird smell to the palette, but I'm not out here sniffing palettes. And it's on the inside what counts, and the inside of this is absolutely stunning. So I love this palette. I love the looks I created with this palette, and I did review the new Cyborg Choir palette. I don't know, I kind of prefer this one over that one, even though the hollows in there are so incredible. The one matte that is missing from that palette that like doesn't work for me. That's why I'm kind of preferring this one right now, but both very beautiful palettes. The next palette I want to mention is one that I did get in my Ice Cream Beauty box. This is the End of the Rainbow palette from Ladybug Glow. I'm obsessed with this little palette. I, first of all, don't have any St. Patrick's Day palettes. This is my first St. Patrick's Day palette, and I'm so glad because it's just such a cutie. It's such a cute little palette, and I'm so happy that I was able to create like a perfect St. Patrick's Day look with it, because like, I don't know, it was just extra special. It made it extra special that I used it on St. Patrick's Day for me, so I like this one. I love the inclusion of the neutrals in this palette. It makes the palette more wearable. And then I also want to mention the Gourmande Girls x Steph's Beauty Stash Nueva Vida palette. I fell in love with this color story, and apparently green is in right now, so we're loving everything green, and this palette was no exception. I did a green and a purple look with this palette, and I'm obsessed. I want to film shorts with this palette because this palette is such a good colorful spring palette. I'm loving all the spring palettes, I gotta say. I also want to mention the Wander Beauty. This is the Trailblazer eyeshadow palette that I got in my BoxyCharm. I love this palette too. We can see more green in the palette. We see an ongoing theme here, and the theme is green. So the next items have not been featured in videos yet. I did make a like short with one of these, but these are the Satcho lip liner stains. I have all of the colors except for nude. I have mauve, I have clover, I have hazel, and I have pink. And these are basically lip liners that you peel off and the stain is left behind. And I use these every day. I use them before work just so I can have a little something. Sometimes my lips, the color can look a little dead, can be a little dead like. So I like to have like a little color to them. So what I have been doing is I've been obsessed with the clover recently because it's like a cool toned darker brown, and I'm living for that. So I kind of used a cooler toned lip liner today, kind of feeling the cool tones, not gonna lie, but these I haven't used as much, so I kind of want to make videos on all of the colors. I've only made a video with pink, so you should see that eventually, but I'm obsessed with these, and I see them get a lot of mixed reviews, and there's a lot of TikTok products where I'm like, I don't see the hype, but I see the hype in these. I apply them, I put on my skincare, and then I peel them off, and then I finish my lip. I put like a lip stain in the center, and it just pulls everything together. So pretty. I love it. Speaking about lip stains, I've been using the Essence What a Tint lip and cheek tint. I've put a pretty good dent in this already. This is beautiful. It's like Benetint, but I can't use Benetint because Benefit isn't cruelty free, and Benetint is like $25. This little bottle is $5. And I'd rather pay $5 for this than $24 for Benetint. And I used to use Benetint like years and years and years ago. My mom would let me borrow her Benetint because as a child, that is the only thing she would let me wear. So this kind of reminds me of that. The only things that are different, I think, are the applicators. I think Benetint is like a little brush, or at least it used to be. If the applicator is different, that's how old the Benetint is. Like, it's been around. Also, Benetint I think used to be like for your nips. Just fun fact. But yeah, this is great and I've been loving it. I have been on a cool toned lip liner hunt. Okay, I'm hunting. I am looking for the one. And I found two that I'm like, together these are perfect. It's everything I want in a cool toned lip combo. But they're different products, so you have to buy two products, which is not the best. But started this is the Endless, is it Endless Cacao? It's the Makeup Forever Endless Cacao lip liner. It's like a cool tone brown. And I've been looking for a cool tone brown lip liner because I want that vibe, but not that, because Makeup Forever isn't cruelty free. So I've kind of been like hunting for a cruelty free version of that. It's not going very well. So I found a couple that I'm liking. I don't think they're a dupe for Endless Cacao because I don't have the reference. I don't have the right reference and I'm not going to. So I've just been experimenting with a bunch of cool toned lip liners, and this one is Colourpop Actin. So I start with this one. This one's a very cool toned nude. It's not brown. It leans more nudie. I wish they made like a darker color. They either go too dark or they're a little too light. And that's where this one comes in. And this one, I feel like I don't see anyone mention. I haven't heard anyone mention. This is from Amazon. This is a brand I've never heard of, called Celestia Beauty, and this is the Oral Fixation lip liner. I know, it's a weird name. The brand is like kind of themed to that, so it kind of is that. And I feel like this is kind of like a dupe for Endless Cacao, but it's more gray and it can lean very, very gray if I'm not careful. So that's why I kind of like to pair these together, and sometimes I'll even throw in a third lip liner. Yeah, I know. The other day, one of you lovely humans asked me what I was wearing on my lips, and I couldn't tell you because this is what I've been doing in my head recently, because I've just been trying to find the perfect cool toned lip liner and I just can't find it. But these are really good. And I've been loving these, and I did get asked, what are you wearing on your lips? And I was wearing these two paired together with something else. So the secret sauce is these lip liners. So once you have those, you're good. I'm sorry I went on a 30-minute rant about lip liners, but I'm very passionate. And if you want me to make a cool toned lip video, please let me know, because I've been hunting, searching anywhere I can. Okay? Anywhere. And I will find it. Leave me any suggestions, but I will find it. The next one, I have to edit the video for this, so I don't even know if I should be mentioning this. But I recently used my points and I got the Vanilla Vice from Snif. And at first, I smelled this and I was like, this does not smell like any of the marketing that, you know, Snif has marketed this as. I feel like you need to let it sit in your skin for a very long time. This is one that needs to simmer. Because once it simmers, it does something. It starts to smell more like a pastry, more like ice cream, more like a waffle cone. Like once I spray it on, I'm like, I don't know if I like this. And then I let it dry and I'm like, wow, that smells really, really good. I don't know. I mean, I'm halfway through the bottle, so something in here is making me continue to grab it, so that's why I'm mentioning it. But I expected vanilla ice cream and that's not really what I got, so I'm kind of mad, but kind of not, because I still really like this. So I don't know how to feel, but I still love it. It's still a favorite, but I don't know how to feel, if that makes sense. This next item is from Zeesea Cosmetics. This is a makeup primer, and it is a green makeup primer, but this has been something I can't not use. It makes my makeup look so good every time I use it, so I just keep gravitating towards it. and I have a breakout on my face right now and you can't even see it, and I want to say it's because this helps neutralize the color of the breakout, and then I just go over it with concealer and makeup and then you can't even tell that it's there. So I've just really been enjoying this. It feels like a hydrating primer, but it does have that green tint to it to help color correct any redness you may have on your skin. So I really like this one. I highly recommend it. If you see it anywhere on the Mercaris or anywhere, I recommend this. The next thing I recommend from a subscription box is the Miss Fame The Blush series. This is the first palette in the series, and this is just a blush duo, and it has a cream and a powder, and I've been using this like crazy. I dip into the powder first. I know it may sound weird, but if you guys know Patrick Ta, he uses the powder first and then he taps the cream on top, and that's what I've been doing with this, and it is just chef's kiss. I love it. If you got this in your Ipsy, you're lucky. This is good. This color too, it's just like warm but like neutral at the same time. It's not too much, which I appreciate, because sometimes the blush can really dictate where your lip goes, and if it doesn't match your lip, it can throw everything off. I feel like this kind of goes with everything, and I really like that about it. I also love the packaging. I feel like I'm using something from Pat McGrath, but I can't use Pat McGrath because you're gonna find an ongoing theme. Pat McGrath isn't cruelty free, so I choose not to use Pat McGrath. But this is cruelty free and it reminds me of Pat McGrath, so I'm living vicariously through Miss Fame. I also want to mention this. I haven't posted the video of me trying this out, but I have worn it multiple times since that video of me trying it out, and I've got to say, I wasn't sure, but now I'm pretty sure. This is really nice. If you have not tried this, I know it went viral everywhere and it's pretty expensive for CoverGirl, but it's pretty low priced considering this performs like a really high-end product at a drugstore price point. Even though it may not seem like a drugstore price point, it still is, and it's a very interesting product and it looks very cool when you use it. It looks like a deconstructed foundation. It's the best way I can describe it. Like the pigments are everywhere, the gel is like clear but you see all these little beads in there, and it's just really interesting and really fun, and I think it's fun every time I use it. Also, I enjoy that it's in this like airtight container. That means I'm going to use it fully and not waste a single drop. I do think there needs to be some more shades, although the shade does kind of match me in the face department. I feel like my chest kind of looks a little off sometimes and it doesn't fully match. I don't know, maybe I need to try the medium because this is light medium. Maybe I need to try medium. I don't know. Medium looked too dark, so I figured light medium. But it looks like a smidge too light. That's why I say we need to like expand the shades. There's always room for improvement in the shade department, I feel. And the last little mention, I want to mention this, is the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Acting Up. It's the purple one. I really like this. I got it with my points at Ulta. It's very creamy. I didn't expect it to be so creamy, but the color is just kind of really cool. I'm wearing it today. You probably can't tell, but I'm wearing it on the side, like a little on the end. I think it adds like a really nice touch to every look that I bring this into. It's just, it adds something cool and I appreciate it. It's different than using your regular colored eyeliners. This has like a different kind of vibe and I appreciate the like smoothness of the pencil. So there aren't many fails, but there are fails, and I feel like I have to mention. I won't mention the butter lip balms again from Summer Fridays, but you guys know I've been obsessed with those lip balms. They've just have not been able to leave my bag, my side. Like I have a backup. Like we're close. We're getting closer as the times go. So because we're so close, I was like, Summer Friday has lip oils and I haven't tried them. So I went out and I purchased the Summer Fridays lip oil. This is the Blush Dreams lip oil. This just seemed like the prettier color out of the bunch. But then I got it and I was like, color looks weird when I take it out. It looks weird, right? It doesn't, looks very warm. I wanted something more neutral. It looks very warm. I think it's like this packaging that's making it look neutral. But then I put it on like as soon as I got home. I was so excited. And I did not like this. It's too, the applicator is too messy, I think. It's too big. And this part is not as plushy as other ones. So it just pulls product there, so you end up applying just tons of product on the lip. I feel like you need to kind of clean the doe foot off, but then this just gets all messy, and then I feel like it's too pigmented and too sticky. I've heard that the butter bombs are sticky. I don't think they're sticky. I think they're like the perfect amount of emollient for a lip balm. They stay on very well and very long without like being super sticky, like stringy sticky. This was stringy sticky, and when I tell you, I was shook when I was like, and my lips were sticking together with like strings of product. I was like, that's gross. So this will be here, and it'll just be chilling. I will try it again. I made a video. I have to edit it and upload it. That's like an ongoing theme. You guys, I work full-time job, and it's really hard to post long form content and short form content, so I'm kind of overwhelmed 24/7, and that's fine. That's like my problem, but it's hard when I'm trying to film favorites and fails because like I need to post this. So, but it's a fail, like for sure. And then another fail I feel like I should mention is this Rimmel London Lasting Finish lip liner. This one is in the shade 90s Nude 760. This is orange. This is too warm. I thought it'd be less warm than this. It's like right here. But it looks orange on me. It pulls so warm on me that it makes it look not good at all. I would never wear this on its own in a million years. I need something to define. Like I need a darker lip liner, and this was just, it gave orange on me. It's not giving orange on the back of my hand, but it gives orange when I put it on my lips for some reason, so I can't get down with it, so it's a fail. Also wanted the cappuccino from Rimmel, but I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, that's the story of my life. I like things when I can't find them anywhere. But yeah, those were my favorites and fails. I think I got it all. You guys should let me know if I forgot anything. Maybe I'll mention it in the next month's favorites and fails. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. I like talking about the products that worked for me and the products that didn't work for me. You guys can let me know if you enjoy watching them. I enjoy watching favorites and fails. I like finding out what people are liking. I also like to know what to stay clear of. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more favorites and fails. I try to do these every month for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! So if you want to see what I enjoyed, what I maybe did not enjoy as much, then just keep on watching. And then I did something else. What did I do? Neutral, kind of. You guys can let me know if you guys... Terrified. Do you hear that? What is that?